Welcome to the God Hustle. Shout out to my kids, shout out to my family, shout out to everyone as always. Today is week 5, Shoulders Day. Got a banquet today to go to for my son, so I knock this out. And also 935 days straight of burpees. It's gonna be our burpees. It's gonna be shoulder press, standing, strict overhead shoulder press. Probably go into some side lateral raises and end it with some reverse flies on the rings, something like that nature. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10 down. 'em up to 25s, and then we'll send up and wait. What up, what up? Hitting them shoulders today. Week 5 on this training block. It's 935 days straight of burpees discipline. Every day. Habits are formed. Habits form. Alright. A little extra resistance because I have nothing in between the 20 and 50 pound dumbbell, so we improvise with this band. I'm gonna hit the lateral raises. six, 7, down. I'll go up to 35s. Go for it. What up, what up? Jacob in the house. What up, Reaper? Yeah, stop dreaming. Let's get it. Let's get that habit formed. Let's get that work. Thank you, Reaper. Hot up in the dungeon, bro. Is it hot up there, Reaper? It's hot up in San Obispo? San Obispo is where you're at, right? Have a good one, Reaper. Get your actual currency. Stuff, good stuff. Thank you, Jacob. Good job, guys. Support it. Let's go. All right. burpees. Get a lot of work done quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That quick, we got 30 down already. All right, back to the presses. This will be the second working set. Over 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 'What up, Gilbert? Let's go. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. That's already 50 burpees down. And underground. We don't play around. I'm good, Gilbert. How are you? What's up, babe? It's about the afternoon now. Bang this out for the football banquet. Sorry. Finally, someone who does shoulders right instead of muscling up too heavy weight with their whole body. Yeah. Well, it's okay to go heavy weight on these presses, on the actual, like, because that's like the bulk compound movement of the exercise. But on the side laterals and stuff like that, going too heavy doesn't do any good. You want to feel that side and engage that muscle. You're only working one small part of the muscle when you do the side laterals. For the most part, is the side lateral deltoid. So the mid lateral, side lateral, whatever you want to call it. This is like the bulk where it hits the mass amount of the shoulder, and you're using, it's a full compound movement, so you're using more than just one section of the shoulder per se. So I try to go a little heavy on these ones because it's pretty hard. Right now, even just sets of 10 with the 35 on each side, and then the bar is 35. But I'm still getting that engagement on the compound movement. But it's still hard, don't get it wrong. 35s this is challenging for me. If I had bigger dumbbells, I would do it with that too. And when the 20-pounder gets too easy on the side laterals, I tried with the band, improvise, add a little tension, but it was too, like you said, that was too heavy, and I'm not getting the full range of movement. So I took the band and just do the weight. Sometimes I'll just do the band, but it still hits the sides. It doesn't take a lot of weight, it just takes doing the movement. Yeah. Dragged out, tired, but overall good. Get some recovery there, Gilbert. Hope you feel better. I know how it feels to be dragged out and tired. I'm like that a lot. but energized at the same time. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, the press is different than the side. Yeah, for sure, Gilbert, you know what's up. So, let me hit another set of these burpees, and then back to the side lateral raises. When we're done with this little superset type combo, well, it's not really a superset, I guess, because I'm putting the burpees in between it, but then we'll bust the rings out, because I love hitting the rear delts with the rings. Works very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 60 burpees now already. Sit these sides again. Yeah, definitely. Oh man, that burn is real. Let's go. What is this song? It's just beats, just some random copyright-free beats. It's good stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. "70 burpees down already. All right, back to the press, overhead standing strict press. Let's go, smooth. Thank you. All right, let's do this overhead press again. We'll stick to the 35s. And then after this will be one more set of the presses. We'll go up to 45, kind of rep out on it. That working. Woo! Does hit. Definitely hits the spot. Show what message? Thank you. Yeah, I think these are actually, Gilbert, I think these are actually just regular push-up handles, regular push-up bars. I know what you're talking about, those long, they're like a little bit longer and sometimes either shorter or taller. Calisthenics guys use them a lot to do holds, L-sits and holds, and planche push-ups and stuff like that. Those planche push-ups, I might try those eventually again. You gotta have real strong shoulders or else you'll get hurt on those things. But at the same time, they will build your shoulders up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. It's already 80 burpees now. The goal of today's workout, timing. Trying to get the whole shoulder workout done in a timely manner. We're doing really good so far. About to hit the 30-minute mark, that's good. All right, got another set of these. See if we can hit like 15. And if you guys don't know, on the side lateral raises, you don't gotta go above here. You don't gotta be like up here. Keep a little more tension. You don't even need to, I'm cheating a little bit by resting right here at the bottom, but I'm firing back up pretty quickly and controlling the movement, so I don't mind it. But I don't want to be like this. Like Gilbert was saying, I think he was talking about on a side lateral raise, it doesn't really do, I mean, you're gonna train the way you're gonna train, but from personal experience and from the science, it doesn't really do good to swing on these side lateral raises to get extra weight up. You can if you want, but you probably get hurt on side lateral raises because you're only using them, you're supposed to be only using the side lateral, so deltoid. So I always wanted to teach my knowledge that I do know, so it's not just all about me, you know. You want to control the movement and lighten the load up so you have full control. You can have a slight bend, but you want to kind of go up and out and just control it. You're going to feel it. If you're not feeling it, go lighter. Go lighter and control the movement until you feel this part of your shoulder working. That's your side lateral. Controlled. None of this with 50-pound weights and shit. Try not to do that. It's really doing no good. Do the heavy weight on compound movements, not on isolation side lateral. Twenty is plenty for me. I'll probably go up to 25 to 30, but I don't have a dumbbell. My next size dumbbell up is a 50-pounder, and I'm definitely not going to be doing that for this type of movement, because then I will be like that, trying to swing it. There's a time and a purpose for doing that, but right now I'm trying to build the full spectrum, the full three-dimensional boulder shoulder, they call it. And if you're trying to do the boulder shoulder, you need to hit all three parts of the shoulder. The front delt, which usually gets a lot of action through push-ups, burpees, other movements. The side delt, which the side delt, for the most part, you have to isolate it. A lot of our movements we do don't hit the side delt very good, so these side lateral raises are perfect to add that in. And also the rear delt doesn't really get hit a lot either. And we'll show you that after this next movement. If you're in here for knowledge, then I'm just saying things that help me. If not, just in here to watch the workout, then either way, it's all good, dude. I'm not trying to be your coach unless you want me to, unless you hire me. But I do like giving valuable information without coming across like a know-it-all for just sharing the knowledge. Because some people really don't know. Like I didn't at one point. Sometimes you don't know. Six. I think that's 7. 8. 10. 90 burpees down. That easy. Now, this is the last set for the strict military overhead press. Strict overhead press and the side lateral raises is the last set. So I'm gonna up the weight on the compound movement. It's gonna be challenging. The last reps might look a little ugly, but it's all right because sometimes those are the games. Those are the game reps, the fighting reps on compound movements. It's okay on compound movements. Which the overhead press, especially standing, is definitely a compound movement. We're just gonna up to I'm not gonna go for my max today on the shoulders. I don't really have time, and honestly, the deadlifts, the max deadlifts last night that I did, my body's still pretty fatigued from that session. So we're not gonna go for max. Maybe next week we'll go for max again on the press. But not today.
If this is a paper, I just need to drop it off. I don't even need to stay there.
Okay.
Mountain and G.
Okay. Drive safe. Love you. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll just get however many we can get. A couple of them get ugly, it's alright, but if it's going to jeopardize me getting injured, then I'll stop and put it back on the rack. Just one set till failure and then put it to the rack. The last set, it's like 5, 6 sets maybe. I'm not sure, maybe 6 sets I think. And then we'll jump straight into the lateral raise. And then we'll hit some burpees and switch to our little rear delt action we got coming up. All right, that's the workout today. What up, Jabes? What up, what up, what up? Thanks, Gilbert. Yeah. I'm glad you're good, Jay. It's good to hear from you. Thanks for checking in, man. It's just a week 5 of the training block I've been doing. If you haven't been keeping up, we're on week 5. It's kind of somewhat, I wouldn't call it a bro split, but it's similar to like a bodybuilding type of split. I like to switch it up when they come into the different seasons and change the style of training up, so the novelty. And today we're on shoulders. We already did, for week 5, we've already done chest, we've already done back. Right now we're doing shoulders. Then I got Friday, unless I switch them around. We hit our days, sometimes the days switch, but on the board I have to hit arms tomorrow, which will be bicep, tricep, and then Saturday is open for whatever I want, either a high pump burpee routine, or if I need to shift something into Saturday because I needed to change it around during the week, that day is open. So I still somewhat get my 2 active recovery days. And then Sunday I've been doing legs, barbell back squats mostly. And then we got, we're a good amount of sets, maybe 6, 7 sets into a superset. I do sets of 10 with my burpees in between most of everything. And then we're hitting the overhead strict press and then jumping into side lateral raises. That's what the workout's been so far. This is the last set of that, and then we're gonna move into the rings, reverse flies for the rear delts pretty much. Face pulls, because I like the rotator cuff health that you get from the face pulls, and the reverse flies on the rings. Very good. If anyone that trains that type of style where you're trying to attack muscle groups, the whole body's muscle groups to get them to hypertrophy, to grow, or to strengthen, whatever. Rear delts is always neglected, and it's a very hard body part to connect with for most people, me included, and so that's why I found these reverse flies on the rings work really good for me. You're using your body weight so you can adjust the difficulty by being more stood up higher or being more tilted back. The lower you get, the harder that movement will be. All right, that's enough rest. Just talking through the workout. All right, we're gonna go for however many we can get with the 45s right now. Yeah, you got 10. That's good. All right, then we'll jump into the side lateral raises to hit the mid, the side delts. And James, as I was talking earlier, if you don't know, like going light on these is the best to isolate the mid side delts, because most people don't know how to train that. It doesn't really get hit much in most of our type of style workouts with the burpees, calisthenics even, unless you deliberately put intention on it. So don't get a 50-pound dumbbell and put all your weight and try to swing it. Get a lightweight, control it, come out, control the movement. It's 10 on that side. I'll do this side and probably go back to the other side because we're repping out. Try to hit 20. Get that work, Leo. All I do is ego lift, bro. Then I'm talking to you. No, ego lifting is okay on the compound movements, but on isolation movements where you're limiting the muscle group, gotta be careful with it, especially on the shoulders. We want healthy shoulders for all the burpees we do. Another thing I did the knowledge and learned the hard way. Got 10 on this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 5 more on this side. Here we go. Very effective. Good job. All right. Now we're gonna go for the face pulls for the shoulder health, rotator cuff, and a little bit of the rear delt action with the flies. If you have a problem engaging your rear delt, this is a perfect exercise for most people, I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and put it at about the armpit level for me. Thanks, Leo. Yeah, you missed it. I did like about 6 or 7 sets of the strict overhead press. That's a good one. Started at 25s, worked up to 35, and then 45s. I'm not going for the max on the shoulder press today. I don't really have a lot of time, and I'm fried, honestly, from the deadlifts yesterday. Fried me pretty good. So we'll save the max for next week. I kind of like alternate it sometimes. We'll go for more for very controlled, more sets, more reps in the set. On that pyramid yesterday with the deadlifts, I went all the way up to the 400, but then I worked my way back down as I took the plates off, so it was a lot of extra work. Felt good. All right, so This workout is for anyone that has trouble connecting their rear delts and anyone that also wants to work on their shoulder health. So try your best to prevent injury. This is a good exercise for that. Face pulls combination with reverse flies, all with the rings. They say you want to have them about armpit level. Before I was kind of doing them however, but they say that it works better if you have it about armpit level, according to science of the movement. So it's about armpit level right there. Just takes a second, just gotta be patient, you know. Get used to using the rings, the buckle, whatever kind of buckle that you have. Make sure it's sturdy when you set it up. That's about armpit level on each side. And you just kind of put the buckle out of your way. Tie the straps back out of your way if you need to. And then get with the work. Don't be a jerk. With this one I've been doing sets of 5, so let's see how we go today. Each set is actually 2 movements combined into one, so it's pretty good. Thank you. All right. So we come back. Face pull. 1. Reverse fly. 1. Control the movement. There's 2. Try to keep your arms a little bit straight, but a slight bend is okay when you're doing the reverse flies. Kind of goes by feel on those ones. Yes, sir. So there's 1 set of those. Probably go for, I don't know, 3 or so. We gotta hit our burpees in between. We're coming towards the end of the workout, and I'll tell you, shoulders are already fried, so we're doing something right in the style training. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And just like that, there's already 100 burpees down. So we got 2 more sets. So we'll call this 2 more sets also. Gilbert. I used to work at a farm 12 hours, days, 7 days a week. That shit was rough. Yeah, Gilbert, farmers, you got that farm strength, boy. Yeah, I started working at 7. My grandpa, my dad's dad, he came from a family of Sicilian farmers. So he's the hardest working, he's like 83 now, I think. One of the hardest working people I ever met. He went from farming as a little boy through his teenage years, came out to California and he came from a family of 11 siblings, came out to California, pretty much started a diesel truck washing business. So I started at 7 doing that. And that's tough work too, man. Especially as a kid. No X-Men on Saturday mornings, man. That was the hardest one. 10 o'clock, if you know, you know. 10 o'clock, Marvel X-Men Saturday mornings. I had to miss it because we're up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting everything ready and then going out to wash trucks. And then a few days a week, we washed Goodyear trucks, Nestle trucks, all the big rigs. Hard work, man, especially when you're a kid. That built me for sure. That and construction. And then when I'm still working, I'm still in the trenches, bro. Freaking 43 is still in the trenches. It's all right. I think it's better than, I don't think I'll be able to handle no type of office job, honestly. I think I need to back this camera up a little bit, huh? So you can see the flow. Movement. There we go. All right. Combo leg. Go a little lower. One. Two. Three. Five. I'm not going for sets of 10 because it's not gonna be controlled. Five of those for me right now is freaking pretty hard. Pretty hard. That I was on poverty. On weekdays or weekends, laughing my ass. Electricity. Maybe sometimes. Oh man. Sorry, Leo. We weren't the richest, we weren't the poorest. Middle class, just blue collar working people. You know, mom and dad worked really hard. That's where I got the work ethic from. Dad, mom, grandpa, and but moved into a gang neighborhood in the Empire, so I got a lot of versatility. I'm very versatile because of all the different people and friends and people that I've met and dealing with business and just playing ice hockey. I mean, how rare was that growing up in California playing ice hockey? Like, that's crazy. Like, hardly anyone did that. So everywhere I went, every school, every neighborhood, they're like, what, you play hockey? And I'm over here in the back getting people playing street hockey like they're playing street ball and stuff. Playing street basketball, street football, street hockey. Gangs rolling around doing drive-bys and we're freaking in the cul-de-sac playing some hockey. Crazy stuff. Do I need to hit another set of burpees? I do, sorry. One. 2. 3. And then in California, hockey's like a kind of a pretty, like you should have money to play hockey in California. It's not like the East Coast where it's cheap. So you gotta think, we were like probably, God forgive me, family, but we were like probably one of the rich, poorest people playing. Like we're playing with people that their parents were like doctors and lawyers, sales people for like high-end corporations, like crazy. 4. Mom and dad bust their ass just to give us that shot. I'll tell you what though, we appreciate shit a lot more than the kids these days. Not all of them, but a lot of them are entitled. Seven. 8. 9. I'm gonna do an extra one on this one. 10. 11. Oh, missing shot, sorry. What up, Bradley? I used to do stacking. Gilbert. Whew, that's a rough day too. Did I say what's up? What's up, Bradley? Reaper! As a kid, I used to take shits outside the house. Absolutely no toilets. Oh yeah, that's rough.
Jesus.
Damn, where the hell did you go? Where the hell you from, Reaper? Shit, even the poorest out here in US have freaking toilets. Yeah, the TVs, we had TVs, but that was mom and dad's TV. And then later, way later on, convinced them to put one that we could watch in the living room. And then years later, when the new TV started to come out, I think my dad upgraded and I took his ancient like 70s or 80s style TV into my room. It's pretty cool. Were you really from Mexico, Reaper? My toy Carl. Bro. Hell yeah. I've heard that before. That's some shit right there, dude. We didn't have toys, bro. That's one thing. We ended up with video games later, when Nintendo and stuff, but we did not have toys. Reaper driving his shoe. I could picture it, bro. Get your warm up on, Gilbert. Mexico. Yup. Capleos. Laughing my ass off. Leo said laughing my ass off. Damn, he was down there. Where was it at? The south part that you went to?
Oh, I went to DF.
DF.
I was in Mexico.
My girl used
City.
to learn Spanish in Mexico by
Spanish
teaching kids English, and she had a donkey.
I had a donkey, okay?
Fuck my job, Leo. That's why you a beast, bro. You're built different. Something had to have been done right to be the person that Reaper is and the person that Leo is. That's that shit that builds character, weathering the storms, going through some shit, not fucking spoon fed, bro. That's why we're built the way that we're built. I could tell you, we had what we needed as far as like the bare necessities, but we worked for it. Like I earned my shit. Like my thing was earn everything, and my dad taught me right because at some times it didn't feel that way, but I know like that hard work that was instilled into me, and appreciating my parents for knowing Because once you work hard and you see, like, damn, this is what they're doing, sleepless nights and early mornings and grinding, pains, and still barely having enough money to make it, that's what builds you. That will build you. And I appreciated my family. That's why I felt like I knew they gave their all, and, like, you know, I tried to show my appreciation back by, the only way I knew how was to show appreciation by working and helping. And I definitely ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I wasn't about to become a freaking doctor or something. Shit like that, bro. The what?
Trauma boys.
Trauma boys. Puddle boy. That's why we're the puddle boys, because we're the trauma boys. We leave all our pain on the floor. We leave all our pain on the weights and the bars, on the concrete. We leave it. God, fucking. Another thing, like, I'm realizing, like, this whole deadlifting thing. When you're deadlifting, it's important to run the bar up your shins. That's how you stop from getting back injury. You want to keep the bar very close. I don't know, whoever does deadlifts is going to find out. After so many reps, your shins are split the fuck open. I might need to figure out if there's some type of thing that people wear when they do deadlifting. Because I'm all new to deadlifting, bro. Like, I hurt myself one time in my 20s. And no mas. I was done. I was like, I can lift a lot of other heavy shit, so I'm not going to deadlift because I hurt myself doing it. Come to find out, it actually strengthens your lower back once you do it with proper form and for a good amount of time. It actually like, today I have no lower back pain. The first time I was doing them, my fucking back I was walking around like a grandpa, bro, like just in so much pain. I thought it was an injury type pain. I said, oh great, I'm not going to be able to do deadlifts. But I kind of researched and then did the knowledge myself and realized, and I started getting stronger every week. I was able to, like, do it a little easier. And then now, like, today I have no back pain. And 5 weeks ago, I had excruciating back pain the next day after doing it. I don't always talk about it, but it was bad. I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but pretty much blood, sweat, and tears when we're people like us. We work through grit, blood, sweat, and tears. The last of a dying fucking breed. Next is AI, fucking whatever's going on with AI, where you don't even, it's already come to a point where we don't even need to walk, talk. It's already bad enough we don't even have to hunt our own food. So this is a whole nother thing going on with we're the last of the dying breed, trust. Alright. 15 burpees will give me my 125 throughout this workout. Time is 0. Yeah, we're about done because we're gonna pick up Damien from the game too around 5, and then bring him back to get ready real quick at the school. He asked me. I told him he's fine, but just be ready. Oh shit! I thought Leo left. What up, Leo? Nothing will break me. That's right, Gilbert.
Yes, get real.
I want to read what everyone's saying. It's pretty interesting today. I had to walk up a hill in the snow to play with a toy. Hell yeah. That's that old story right there. I had to walk to school in the snow uphill for 10 miles every morning. Trauma made us. Trauma boys to the puddle boys. Either get Reaper walk 5 miles to get to a bucket of milk from one person that had 1 cow. Oh shit. Bro, we different. Nothing will break me. Much love, Leo. Simone Carnal. We built this country. That's right, Christopher. Sure damn did. All the way from the beginning, before the industrial era and after. My grandpa was in World War II, could you believe it? Pain every day is a must. I wake up complaining, then slap a vest on and do burpees. Absolutely. We already know, Leo. We're definitely different. That is a crazy workout. Hell yeah. That's what makes us so tight. Absolutely, Gilbert. You already know. 1 cow, Leo. That shit was funny, bro. Yeah, get the rings, bro. It's a good investment. They're not really that expensive. I don't remember how much I paid, but I know they're not that expensive, bro.
I think I got those ones for like 70 or 40.
Make sure that whatever 70 or no, I think it wasn't 70. I don't think. You can find them on sales too on Amazon. Just make sure when you get them, watch a tutorial on how to do the buckle. There's a couple different types of buckles. The tutorial will help you because you do need to do it a specific way, or else the slack will come out and you're fucking. I learned that the hard way too. You'll fall on your face, bro. Make sure that you get that buckle into the right. You know what I mean? If you start to go like push down and do this and it starts to slip, you don't have the buckle right. That was horrible. But you fall kind of slow. you fall kind of slow, so that's a good thing. I got no spots. You don't have any type of like stable rafters. Hang them from your. I used to hang them right here, bro. This thing over here is not that much higher. It might look like it is on camera maybe, but it's not that much higher than the power tower. You can hang them from. I used to hang mine from the power tower. You can just put some like see how like I got like bags on there. Another thing, if you have this little, I don't remember if your power tower has this thing where you can do leg raises, but if you put your weight vest, your heavy weight vest, like this is what I do right in the middle. Put it in the middle and it holds it from shaking and rocking so much that the weight of the vest right dead in the center, it holds the thing down. And I got a couple pounds on you, bro, so if it can hold me, it should be good. But I don't know, you be throwing that weight around, so no, I'm just kidding. No, you should be good. You'll be good. Cause I'm doing freaking weighted dips and shit on it, so that's even more counterweight and it's holding me. So yeah, if you put that vest in the middle for some reason, like over the thing you put your back on to do leg lifts, it works real good. I'll check it out. I'll find a spot. Yeah, and if not, just like I said, hang it from your power tower. It depends what you're trying to do with the rings. But if you're trying to do even what I'm doing right now, the power tower will be tall. It'll be tall enough for you. The only thing that you probably might not be able to do is pull-ups from the rings, actual pull-ups, because the rings are going to lay lower, a little bit lower than your bar when you're trying to do the pull-ups on them. So if you're putting it on your power tower, you're just going to do regular pull-ups on the power tower, not use the rings probably. I mean, I couldn't, because they sit like right here, and I need to be a little taller all the way to the bar, and the rings are sitting right here. But you can still do them. You just have to bend your legs. You know what I mean? Which that's throwing me off a little bit on my pull-ups at the parks, because at the parks I can do proper form and straighten my legs and keep my core tight and point my toes or keep my feet flat or whatever. like you're supposed to do. And in here, I have to bend my legs, so it really like kind of throws off the movement. But I'm doing it with weight most of the time in here, so I'm still getting the gains from it, you know. But when I go back to the bars at the park, it makes it feel a lot more, I don't know, different, challenging. All right, one more set of these, and then 15 burpees, and that's gonna end the workout. Just kind of just join my chat today. We still got a good workout in though. Shoulders are fried. Got it, bro. Thanks for the info. I'll look into it. I got you, bro. I'm just going by whatever our experience. That way you get a head start on heads up, so you don't purchase some shit that.
Well, there are plastic ones that are cheaper, but I chose the wooden ones.
Get wood, Leo. Get wood.
The wood ones don't slip.
You'll love it because they don't slip
They're gonna last forever.
with the moisture and everything. And it's like a dope ass, it's like a whole new feel because we're used to grabbing onto like a lot of metal shit. And the wood, it's like a different feel. It's like addicting, honestly, to grab the wood. No homo. Pause. Nah, but it does feel different.
Wow.
It does feel different. It's like a good feel, bro. It's gonna make you want to do them. It doesn't sound any better no matter what I say.
He sent emoji of a vlog.
Oh, what?
Wooden vlog.
We have the old joke when I used to use, when my shoulder was hurt and I used to use the 4x4. Oscar used to be calling me out on that I got the wood. I got all the wood. I miss Oscar. What the hell's up with Oscar, bro? Oh, yeah. Down slow.
No matter how
One
much he
more.
sweats, the wood just, it works out for him. But no gloves.
Last one. Slow, controlled.
Look at those arms.
Pull it up. Down slow. Down slow. Oh, the burn. Oh. Those are freaking the business right there, bro. 15 burpees. That's a good ass shoulder workout, bro. Well, like, that's a fully, I would like to throw in the upright rows just because the upright rows feel you different. I'll probably throw them in later or whatever, but the upright, I don't have time right now. The upright rows, I like to throw those in too. That's the only thing I would be missing that would have made this a better workout. It would just completely, fully just finish the shoulders off. But what we did is a balanced workout for anyone that doesn't know how to get full shoulder development. Bolder shoulders, like my shoulders have always been a good thing because I just know how to train them, bro. Fucking, that's a full shoulder workout, bro. Some heavy overhead presses into some lateral raises for your mids, burn those out, and then do some type of reverse fly. These work the best. I've tried all the different things to engage my rear delts. For me, personally, I used to have a problem engaging them. A lot of people do. This freaking reverse fly with the rings has been my go-to. It's the only time I really get the engagement I'm looking for, even with dumbbells and stuff. I don't. If you do, that's cool. It's good for you, but I've tried them all, and for some reason, this one works the best for me. So, full shoulder development, it's hitting the full shoulder, front delt also. We're hitting the mid delts and we're hitting the rear delts with just 3 movements. 4 movements technically, because the face pulls are good for your rotator cuff health, and they're also good for your posture, and they actually hit the rear delts and the rhomboids a little bit on the backside also, and even your upper traps. So pretty much we fit everything. You can throw in the other thing too would be good is you can throw in some shrugs. But shrugs can be either done on shoulder day or back day because it does hit like the upper traps mostly. So today I just don't have the time, or else I should have threw them in. But it's all good because Sunday when I do my legs, I can get a rest by doing some shrugs and still get those in. So we won't neglect them. We'll probably throw them in. Don't quote me. Most likely Sunday. Anyway. You have a blessed day, Leo. Get back to work. Hey, what up, Unc? Note to self, do not work out after a buffet. Yeah, don't work out before the buffet, bro. I've learned, fucking Unc. You ain't lying, dude. I've done that before, man. I've done that before for sure, bro. Salute, Leo. Salute, Unc. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do my 15 burpees and I'm out, bro. That finishes it off. Oh, yeah, and I feel it. Fried. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, baby. There's 935 days straight burpees discipline in the books, plus a shoulder boulder workout. Smash. Thanks, Gilbert. You have a blessed one, brother. Thanks for coming in. You've been coming in a lot lately, and I appreciate it. Thank you. OMJ didn't want to do shit. I couldn't do one muscle. Hell no, your gut. You need a lot of core for the muscle up, bro. Freaking Unc, man. I got other training in, but definitely sucked to do anything after a buffet. I already know you ain't lying. I'm gonna try. I did some on Wednesday. I didn't record. I just did them throughout the day like I do at the parks. Not too many, about probably like 10 on Wednesday. And then tomorrow's Friday, which is my usual day where I just do muscle ups throughout the day at every park that has a bar available in between my route. I'm the boss, so I can go and just stop and do what I gotta do. Every Friday, that's how I've been keeping up with a lot of stuff that way, as far as the muscle ups and pull ups and things through the years. And so I do different things to build up the bar endurance, and I try different things to see where I'm at on the Fridays. So maybe tomorrow I'll just go for max muscle up reps. Since on Sunday I was doing the dead hang, the pull ups into the dead hang into the muscle up, which is a whole nother freaking story. I'll just go for consecutive muscle ups maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens when I grab the bar tomorrow morning and afternoon and throughout the day until I'm done. And then I can come home, hopefully all willing, come home and smash the arms out. And then Saturday I have a gig in Hemet, so I'm gonna be working all day Saturday doing a cleanup to get that Christmas money. So I'll be pretty damn tired by the end of this week, and then I got leg day Sunday, so. Consistent. Set is my next day. Saturday is my next day. Man, I was pissed today. Yesterday, I was like 100%. It's all good. It's all good, Unc. You had the buffet, you're probably burnt out too from freaking doing them so consecutively. I was trying to give myself at least a day or 2 or 3 even on the muscle ups. I feel like I get the best gains when I put in a good amount of them. Either two, like, what would we call it? Like a low volume, just a few muscle ups at a time with a couple good negative days, or one really high volume muscle up day where I just go until I can't really do many of them anymore. I start failing and then I rest like 2 or 3 days and then go at it again. Both those ways, they work kind of, you know, there's more than one way to skin a cat, but If you do them too many days in a row, I feel like it just, until you get that rest, it just kind of, what is it? It's like it has a negative, opposite effect to where you don't build that strength and you start to, your body forgets how to do the movement, but it's really not forgetting, your CNS is just fried, you know? You'll get it if you're already hitting sets of 2 again, and the other day you hit all your muscle ups that you're trying to do, then it's just a rest factor, rest and recovery. Eat some good food, get a couple of days of rest, and see, and then test yourself and see where you're at again, right? I mean, that's what I'm just talking to myself pretty much, and hopefully, when I'm talking to myself, whoever wants to listen might listen. Who knows? I don't want to come off as all these other coaches, because we're all our own way of doing things. I just go from personal experience. Oh man. But that's it. You guys have a blessed day. Blessings to my people. God bless. Time to change.